Hey friends, welcome into this video. This is our wrap-up video for our 2024 25 Days of Planner Tips Collaboration Planner Switching Edition. First and foremost, let me just say a special thank you to all the content creators that came through in this collaboration. We had some bumps and bruises along the way. We had some collaborators that weren't able to participate anymore because life is lifing right now. And we had some that jumped in and filled in the gap where was necessary. So thank you to all of the participants in this collaboration. And I praise God for allowing you all to make it happen along with us this year. Secondly, I want to thank my assistant extraordinaire for this collaboration, Karen. Y'all, Karen helped me so much in the planning and the beginning of this collaboration. And then she got sick, y'all. And she got sick. So continue to just pray for her continued recovery and her health because I need her healthy. I need her healthy. Okay? And so thank you to Karen. Thank you to the collaborators. Thank you all for watching and commenting. If you are watching this video and this is your first video that you're seeing of the collaboration, go to my first video, which is on my channel for this collab with tip number 1. In the description box, you will find a link to the playlist. Okay? Click on that playlist and just watch all the videos. Have a notebook handy. Take notes, because there's some wonderful tips included, whether you are switching planners, whether you are actually switching systems, whether you are just new to planning and need some planner tips for newbies, whether you're in a planner right now and it just needs a little tweaking, there's something in this collaboration. There's a tip somewhere in these videos that you can use. And like I said, I've gotten a notebook with my notes that I've broken out into 4 sections or 4 categories. And I'm going to share my takeaways from this collaboration with you. So, like I said, make sure you go to their channels and watch the videos. Comment, leave a comment on each video. Be sure to let the creators know that you appreciate them participating in the collaboration and also what tip you enjoyed from their video. We content creators love comments, okay? So please leave a comment, and I'm going to make sure that I'm looking in the comment section because yes, I go back and peep. I go back and peep and see who's leaving comments on those videos. At the end of this video, I'm going to ask you to leave 2 things for me in my comment section of this particular video, and it's going to be quite important, so make sure you stay tuned. Let me now go ahead in this video and share with you what my takeaways were from this year's collaboration. I broke it up into 4 sections: evaluate, research, shop, and implement. Okay? That's what the 4 sections is that I broke it down in. If you watch the videos, you're going to be able to tell what information I got from what day. Some of the days had very similar information, but there's always something in that day's video that I picked out that was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So in my evaluate section, I picked out changing your mindset. Okay, let me go to that day. And I'm flipping through because I have the notes on that particular day. I'm going to show it to you just now so you see what I'm talking about. Hold on. I have the notes for that day written down, the day number and the notes. Okay, and I'll just have, this is just like a snippet, but the notes are in here. So that was Beverly Plans. If you don't remember, she is new to the collab this year and I love her. And so you got to get your mindset right. You got to understand the reason behind why are you switching the systems, right? Are you switching because, first of all, you got FOMO in the look? Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved it. Or do you have a functional issue in your planner, or do you just like have a planetary system? I've never heard our planners described as being a planetary system before, but it makes total sense. And so make sure that you are getting your mindset together. There's also, think about your current needs and priorities. What are your current needs and priorities in your planner? And that was Lacey on day number 10. Because sometimes, we're switching and we don't really know the full extent to why are we switching? What is it that we need at this current state in our life or stage in our life? What do we need? So I thought that was pivotal. And on day number 8, who is this? We got on day number 8. The planner channel, okay, is what's missing, which is so simple yet profound. Think about what's missing in your system that you're currently using, right? Think about it. And that was in several of the videos. So think about what's missing in your system. And someone also mentioned in another creator's video, is that system going to fix or that issue, whatever it is that's missing? Is it going to? Normally, that's not why I'm switching. So, and we'll talk about that in another one, right? Day number 3, which was the amazing Plan Sarah plan. And it was to consider the end use of your planner, okay? Consider whether you're going to archive, whether you're going to toss it. What are you going to do? What's the end for this particular planner? And I think that's so important because that affected me this year when I decided to go with my personal rings, because I wanted to archive my personal rings this year, and I wanted to make sure that I had all of the same type of insert. I'm a chronic planner hopper switcheroo, okay? And because I do that, it's hard for me to archive things because I don't have them usually in the same type of system all year long. I may have 2 months here, a month over there, 3 months here. And so it was difficult for me to keep anything. And so previously I haven't really kept anything. So this year I was persuaded, I was convinced, and I was like, I'm going to do it. This year I'm going to archive. And so I decided to go with the personal wings. And so I considered the end use, which is that I wanted to archive. And that way I'm also using my pretty stickers. Okay. I got to use my pretty stickers for this year. Now, for day number 25, which was yesterday when you're seeing this video, right? It's going to be yesterday. Kenya came through and said, define your planner goals and your needs. Keep in mind what's already working and don't throw away what's already working. Don't throw it away. Previously, that's what I would do. I would throw away what's already working, not consider anything at all, except in the fact that I'm switching into this because I want to switch into this and it looks good. And I feel, and I think I can use it. It looks good. But now I'm a little bit more conscious of what I'm switching into and why I'm switching into those things. So just evaluate. That's in my evaluate section. Next up is my research section. So we have a pros and cons list. Make sure you're getting your pros and cons list in that section. We need to know what's the pros and the cons of the system that I'm going into, right? Am I going to, I like this about it. I don't like this about it. It has this, it doesn't have this. What are your pros and cons list? Also know what keeps you going back to your system that you're currently in. Okay. That was day number 13. And that was Miranda, Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan. So what keeps you going back to that system? Is it the size? What is it that keeps you going back to what you're using? And those things are important. Day number 5, plan out your dependable flow of information. That was Carrie Harling. And that's one thing that always is such good information for me, because where do I automatically assign this information to? Where do I automatically go looking for this information? And for me to start switching it from my automatic places to my non-automatic places, that's going to take some focused, conscious effort, right? So make sure you know what your dependable flow of information, where your stuff is flowing in and out. I love it. Lakin, day 2, what are your non-negotiables? What are your non-negotiables? Okay. And that's also important, because for me, something on the go can't be a large classic size happy planner. I can't do that. Size is a non-negotiable for me for my on the go item, right? It's also for me for my daily item. Like a daily planner is non-negotiable for me. It's got to have a daily layout, right? So what are your non-negotiables for that particular planner? And actually, that's also another planner tip that was in this collaboration, which is making sure that you're having a list for each of your planner system. Okay. So for my catch-all, what does it need to be for that? For my on the go, what does it need to be for that? Because those to me are absolutely different. My non-negotiables and my needs for those are different, but I never really took the time to put all of that into Word and make sure that I have a list and make sure that I'm aware of all of those things, right? Day number 15, plan a day, Shay. Consider the ongoing cost of the item. I consider what it's going to cost me now. That's my budget. What's it going to cost me now to purchase this planner so I can jump into it? But I never really considered what the ongoing cost of it is going to be. What other accessories am I going to really necessarily need to fit it up? How often am I going to need those accessories? How often am I going to need to, to purchase inserts if I'm needing inserts? I never really considered the ongoing cost of my system. So I love that as well. And then watch videos of people who are using the system that you're thinking of going into, to make sure that you are, you're seeing how they're using it. And that was Amber Plans Her Day, to see how they're using it and see if it's going to work for you, to be able to get inspiration from that as well. And I thought that was beautiful, because I definitely do that. Sometimes I'm watching the videos of people using other things, and that's why I want those things, is because I see them using it. And so I do got to balance all of those things out, right? Now, the last one in my research one is by Elizabeth over at the Joyful Sojourn, which is to do a pen test on the page. And for me, it's pen, highlighters, and markers, and the dot markers, all those things that I'm getting into. I need to do a pen test in my planner to make sure that I'm going to be able to stand it. There's ghosting and there's bleed through. I can't stand either. So I've got to know what I'm okay with, where, and on what type of paper. Okay. I need to know what I'm able to work with. I'm in personal rings at the moment for my resource planner, and I use different types of paper in my personal rings. So I need to know how my highlighters, my markers, my pen is going to look in them. And is it going to give me too much shadowing, too much ghosting, right? What is it going to do? Because that's going to affect what I'm purchasing and bringing in to be able to put into that planner. I think in the research category, I think that's great. If you're looking to switch into something, make sure that you can actually write into it. I'm just saying, I think that's important. Okay. Then the third section is the shop section. And this comes with shopping your stash and our shopping on the internet, right? In a couple ways. So on day number 11, we did get the tip to from Elise. Plan with Elise is to actually get a planner in the type that you're thinking to switch to. So if you're thinking of switching to coils, get a planner with a coil to make sure you can write on that, right? And I thought that was a brilliant idea. I actually did that when I first started looking into coil planners. Michaels had, if you remember, Michaels had the coiled planners, the recollection ones. I purchased one of those, And I, tried to use that before I got the Erin Condren, before I went into Erin Condren, to make sure that I could use it, because I'm used to pulling out my pages and now having something that's stationary and having that coil. How was I going to work with it? And so that, I think, was absolutely wonderful, a wonderful tip. Day number 12 is to get your planner essentials together, which is Alyssa Milani. And so that's shopping your stash. Make sure you get your planner essentials together. What do you have already that you are going to be able to use for that particular planner? And she put together a bunch of stuff that she has in a container. You know how we like bags and things? Yes. Let's see. Day number 9, free printables. Okay, so testing based on free printables, and that was Hand Can Plan. I love that thought and that idea too. You can find different companies, and I believe a lot of people were leaving comments with different companies that offer free printables of their planners to download. So please check out her video and the comment section. Y'all don't even know the type of life that's in that comment section. Day number 4 was to start cheaply and then upgrade, right? Start inexpensively and then upgrade. And that was Watch Back a Plan. And absolutely. And I say that with joy, because most of what I've done is exactly that. Start out with a lower costing product that's similar to what I want to use, aka the Recollections $19.99 when they were 50% off, $9.99 6-ring binders, all the way up to now. Your girl is the proud owner of a Vanderspec. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Plus, I shopped on sale at a good discount, and I'll tell y'all about it when I do the video showing you what I purchased. But anyway, start inexpensively and then upgrade. And it makes sense too, because you may start in the inexpensive one and decide that this particular thing is not what you want anymore. And so you throw it all in the trash. If you ever start expensively and then have to throw that away, that wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be nice. Day number 18, use your supplies from other planner systems, and that was Kristen. So our supplies that we have from one does not only have to stay with that one, right? I'm currently cutting down Erin Condren notebook paper and using that in my ring bound planner because the paper quality, y'all. I'm just saying, the paper quality. So the last section, okay, that I have, which was evaluate, research, shop, and now it is to implement. Day number 6 was life. And Chloe, listen, this is going to be the statement that I make going forward. So Chloe from Clover Tree Plan says to shake off that shame and keep going. I loved it. I absolutely love it, right? So a lot of times we are switching into a planner system and it doesn't work out and we have some shame for it. Okay. I don't know. Raise your hands if that's you. We have some shame about that. We're disappointed and so much other stuff. But she says, shake that shame off and keep moving. And I love that. That's like so permission, so freeing, all of the above. So I love that. Then we have day number, commit to using, I think this was 18. No, this is not 18, y'all. Ooh, which one was this? Hold on a second, y'all. I'm missing one. Let me check 16. Day number 16, my bad handwriting. That's what that is, my bad handwriting. Day number 16 with Courtney, to commit to using one thing for a period of time, for a predetermined period of time. Try to be committed when you're using something or doing something new in your planner. Go watch the video. She explains it beautifully, but I absolutely love it. I'm committed right now to 1 sticker a day in my daily planner, and I'm committed right now to making sure that I touch that daily planner every day. I may not fill it all the way out, but like I'm committed to using the daily planner every day for 2025. All right. We committed to that. Day number 20 is to use one new planner at a time. And this is Julie from Julie's plans, let me tell you something. I saw Julie in her rings before Go Wild, and I jumped right out of whatever I was in and jumped right into my personal rings. I'm like, girl, I got that. I love it. And I've been in it ever since then. So we switch planners like nobody's business. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you one of those? Like, I switch planners at the drop of a hat, at the drop of a dime. And there is a comment on here about that as well. Who is it that says we get the itch to switch? That was Rachel. Day number 7. Day number 7. Rachel. She said the itch and the urge to switch. And I was like, yes, that's me. That's me. I have it. I got that. And so I got that when I saw her personal rings, and I switched right out. And ever since then, I have been on a personal ring cover hunting, buying season spree. It's been a season for that. Okay. So thanks, Julie. Let's continue. Oh my goodness, y'all. So day number 24, day number 24. Wait, let me go back to day number 20 for Julie. Use the one at a time. So don't switch up all of your planners in your planner system at the same time. Switch to one new thing at a time. And then, of course, be sure to set a time frame for using that one thing. Give it an opportunity. Give it a chance. Don't just switch into the thing and then you jump right back out. However, I love the other part of her tip that says, do not become a prisoner of your planners. Okay. If it ain't working and you see that in 3 months, it's not working, it might be time to break up. It might be time to honestly break up. Day number 24. So day number 24, the tip from that I love, because that is exactly the snatchery that's happening for 2024, is copy and paste by Shantae. Okay. Shantae says, get inspiration from other sources, right? Go to Instagram, go to YouTube. The blank page in your planner can really and truly be intimidating. When I started with a blank page, it's intimidating for me. I'm looking at it, it's looking at me, and like no one's getting anywhere. It's not getting decorated, and I'm not using the sticker because it's a blank page. And so I go and I look for inspiration, and I snatch that inspiration. Okay, whether it is the placement of a sticker, whether, it's a torn piece of paper hanging somewhere, I'm snatching it somewhere, somehow. Okay, so get inspiration. So you can also, not only with decorative, as far as decorating your planner for inspiration, but how do you use it? How do you use it? This is on this left side. This is on the right side. This is on the top. This is on the bottom. How is it written in there? Get inspiration. Get inspiration. I believe she said to collect all of what you like, and then you start filtering through to see, okay, this will work, this will not work, stuff like that. But collect all the information first. Then day number 22 is create and use a reference journal. And that was a beautiful idea as well. And so that's a girl with plans. And the reference notebook or reference journal basically is going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to keep information that you are going to want to keep beyond the use of your planner, especially if you're not going to archive your planner, right? So that's 1. Number 2 is to keep information that you don't want to clog up your planner system, because you may want to have all this information in your planner. It may not need to be all in the planner. And so you're unable to try a new planner system because you're putting all this information, which some of it may not be necessary to be in your planner in the first place. I hope that makes sense. It may be able to be put into a notebook so that you can use the planner that you want to use. So I thought that was great. Day number 10 said transfer gradually. And I love that as well. That was Living with Lacey. So, and also I believe a couple others did say transfer gradually. Do not rush into it. Take your time. Take it easy. Okay. Mojo Jojo also was that same thing. If change is hard for you, then you need to take your time, take it slowly. Don't rush into doing it, right? And that is a comment for me as well, because it's giving me the grace to give each system, or give my system time. It's giving me the grace time, giving me the grace. It's giving me the opportunity to give my system time to know that it'll take a while for me to get into the groove of this new system, to make sure that I'm using it to the fullest how I want to use it, right? So my daily has been working really well for me, but I'm using most of the pages this year, this upcoming year, and it's going to be like a lot more responsibility and requirement, time-wise, brain-wise. So I'm very happy to have gotten the comment of take your time. It's easy. It's okay. It's okay. Just take your time and go slow. And day number 21 was Mojo Jojo, right? That says if you struggle with the change, just calm down. Take it slow and give it some time. Okay, so I think I got everybody. I think those are my takeaways so far that I know for a fact that I'm going to be implementing or implementing better in my planner for 2025, right? What I want more than anything out of this collab is for the tips that you're receiving, the tips that you can use to be used. So don't just watch the videos and say you like a tip. Make sure that you're writing your tips down and you are now going to your planner to see how can I implement these changes over time and make sure that they're helping and making my planning better. Okay. So what's the 2 things that I'm going to ask you to do for us? Number 1, I wanted you to tell me what tips were your favorite from the videos, not my summary. Don't be trying to snatch all of my summaries, okay, and my categories and how I categorize my summary, okay? Go watch the videos for yourself, because you may get something different that's a better aha for you. So tell me which tip was your favorite and what video that was in, right? What video was that in? The second thing I want you to do for me is share, what do you think the 2025 planner tips title should be? What do you think the category, is that what we would say, is that we should talk about? What area of planning should we talk about next year? I am not an unlimited well or an unlimited source of ideas, okay? I need some inspiration. So share with me what you guys are thinking, and then maybe something that you suggest will come up next year as the planner tip edition. Y'all, my friends, thank you for taking the time to watch me rambling on and on. I will see you all in 2025. And well, I think so. I think I might see you before then, maybe. But if not, see you all in 2025. If you're new to my channel, come over to this channel every Tuesday morning at around 8:15-ish, and I'll be here chit-chatting on our morning tea. So be sure to join me then. Go ahead and comment and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed as yet. Be blessed and continue to be a blessing. Bye-bye.